Hi, this is Matt Bernstein with skillhands.com, and in this lecture we are going to learn about authority marketing. Many people dream about becoming an authority in their field. Becoming a well-known niche expert is something that can be immensely useful, not to mention extremely profitable. But getting to that point is usually no small feat. So in these lectures, we'll go over what being an authority means, why it's something to strive for, and how to get there. What to do once you've climbed all the way to the top. Among other things, you'll learn what it means to become an authority and why it's important to strive for, what the benefits and perks of being an authority, and a little bit about the potential downsides. How to carry yourself to ensure that you're seen and respected as an authority in your field. Exact steps to take to become an authority, even if you're starting from scratch. How to proceed once you've reached your goals you set out for yourself. The power of an authority, what it means. People have always looked up to experts and authority figures, seeking out them for their advice, following their recommendations. The word of an established authority weighs heavy for anyone who's trying to make some sort of decision, be it something personal or something they're looking to buy. That's probably the reason why 99% of all toothpaste commercials feature a person dressed up to look like a dentist, a trusted expert authority figure in that field. Even if he's not actually a dentist, and the most of us in our minds that he's really just an actor, our subconscious can't help but to see him as an authority figure anyway and trust his advice. That's the power of authority. Essentially, it's all about combining expert knowledge with a consistent personal branding effort. You simply need as many people as possible within your field to recognize you as one of the leading experts and someone that they can trust. Just having the knowledge and doing good work isn't enough. If no one knows who you are, you'll never gain authority status. Becoming an authority in your field is rarely easy. However, in many ways, it's similar to becoming a celebrity, and anyone who sets out to establish themselves as an authority in their field needs to be prepared to put in the work and allow it to take time. This isn't something that's done in a week or even a year. The good news, though, is that it's not a binary one or off situation where you're at 0% for a long time and then you suddenly make it. You'll start seeing some benefits quite soon on your journey, providing you're doing it right. And those benefits should be more than enough to keep you pumped and motivated to continue climbing. So why is this so important? In our daily lives, we are constantly bombarded with people and ads telling us what to do, what to think, and what to buy. Thankfully, we're usually able to filter out information that we deem irrelevant or not trustworthy. We don't listen to just anyone. If a random person on the street told you he's going to invest $10,000 in a specific stock, you'd probably wish him good luck and count yourself lucky that you're not going to be gambling your money away on the stock market. But if that person was Warren Buffett, you'd probably be on the phone calling a stockbroker 2 seconds after the conversation ended. So why is that? It's simple, really. Warren Buffett is a Wall Street authority. Over the years, he's built up a reputation that makes people see him as an expert investor. You know he's the real deal, and if he was to give you top secret insider stock tip, you'd probably listen to every single word that he had to say. The same is true in any other field. The word of a reputable expert is always treated like gold, whether that expert is a plumber, a doctor, a personal development guru, and it's the person who's put in the effort with personal branding that's most likely to achieve that expert status. Say you were to launch an SEO marketing firm. Selling your services would be a lot easier if you were well known, highly regarded within the SEO industry. Who do you think people would rather hire? The guy with 10,000 Twitter followers who consistently delivers groundbreaking SEO case studies, or the nobody who's been working quietly behind the scenes for 20 years, never sharing his techniques with anyone? Even if they're actually on the same skill level and both have had major successes in the field, it's safe to assume that the first guy is well ahead in terms of authority, therefore much likely to gain the business of people looking for an SEO expert. What the benefits are. The benefits of establishing yourself as an authority in your field are numerous. When done right, it's almost like real-life cheat code that puts you in the position where opportunity knocks at every turn. People will take your advice seriously and listen carefully to what you have to say. Even if they don't always agree with you, they will always respect your opinion. You will gain a loyal following that takes all of your recommendations to heart. If you were to recommend a specific product, you can bet that many of these followers will buy it, trusting your word that is something that they could benefit from. Just look at what happens when a celebrity doctor endorses a new diet product on television. Instantly, it starts selling in the millions, just based off of the exposure plus the authority figure formula. As an established authority, it will be easier than ever to make money. People will be fighting for the chance to work with you. Say you're a big authority in the fitness niche, having built up a large audience and a solid reputation. In a normal average week, you may be contacted by people who want to pitch you their product ideas for joint ventures, people who offer you money to endorse in their products, invitations to speak at events, and countless other things. All potential money makers and chances to keep improving your personal brand and authority status. There are, of course, a couple of potential downsides too. One of those being that the more famous you get, the more people will approach you for handouts and free advice. It may not sound like a big issue, but the fact is that recognized authorities in larger fields can get hundreds of requests every single day, and it is bound to wear you down after a while. Another issue is that leading experts under constant scrutiny. They need to mind what they're doing at all times, so they don't risk damaging their personal brand. What if a leading fitness guru who's been preaching a clean and healthy lifestyle was caught on camera smoking a cigarette and eating McDonald's? That would be detrimental to their image and authority status. Same with a leading white hat SEO expert was caught doing black hat SEO things like buying spam links. This would definitely not be good. All in all though, the advantages far outweigh the potential downsides. The benefits are simply great and worthwhile going the extra mile for. So the takeaways of this lecture. Becoming an authority means having people look up to you, trusting your advice, and following your recommendations. Just being an expert on something isn't enough to become recognized authority. Personal branding and marketing is required as well. In many ways, it's similar to becoming a celebrity of sorts within a niche. While the journey may be long, there are many rewards along the way. It isn't necessary to be the number one in a niche to get some of the benefits of authority marketing. Working quietly behind the scenes is not a good strategy to become an authority. You will have to be open and happy to share your knowledge to succeed. Once you become an authority, you'll find that the opportunities practically jump into your lap without much effort, since everyone will want to work with you. Most people respect the opinions of authorities, even if they don't always agree with them. Building up a loyal following means having a target audience that are willing to act on your recommendations. One potential downside is that authorities are constantly asked for help and free handouts by those who don't want to put in the hard work themselves. And another potential downside is that the increased scrutiny most authorities find themselves under. In the next lecture, we're going to learn how to carry yourself like an authority.